Hi everyone, today we will explore and discuss the Fry family tree, from the American animated science fiction sitcom TV series, Futurama, so let's get into it. The oldest known member of the Fry family was Enos Fry. He was an United States Air Force first-class private, stationed at Walker Air Force Base in Roswell, New Mexico. He died in a nuclear explosion, in 1947. Enos met Mildred Fry, a coffee waitress, who worked at Joe's Malt in Roswell in 1947, and later they got engaged. She was lovely and curvaceous. Her maiden name is not stated. She is solely known as Mildred Fry for naming purposes. Together they had a son, named Yancey Fry Sr., who followed his father's footsteps and joined the military, serving as a Vietnam War veteran. He spent the most of his time constructing a nuclear bomb bunker in preparation for a communist attack. He met Sherry after the Vietnam War and married her in 1967. She was obsessed with spectator sports, which caused her to be emotionally aloof and negligent to her children. She often ignored her sons in order to attend a football game. Together they had two sons, their oldest son, Yancey Fry, Jr. He was named after his father. He was the last in a long line of Yancey Frys dating back centuries. He was rude, jealous, extremely competitive, and had an antagonistic attitude. And their youngest son, Philip J. Fry, also known by his surname Fry, he worked as pizza delivery boy, cryogenics administrator, and currently works intergalactic delivery worker. He is a lazy at work, spending the most of his time watching TV. Yancey was married to an unnamed woman, who appeared in season 3's episode, The Luck of the Fryrish. Their son, Philip J. Fry II, he is named after his uncle. He was the first man to set foot on Mars, and he is also famed for his incredible good fortune. He behaves similarly to his uncle and has a similar attitude towards him. In the episode, Roswell That Ends Well, we got to know that Philip is actually son of his own son, and also his own grandfather. When he traveled back in 1947, he encountered Mildred Fry, and was struck by her attractiveness. When Mildred heard that Enos was killed, she asked Philip if he would accompany her home, which later ended up in one-night stand, and conceiving her son Yancey. Philip is married to Turanga Leela. She worked as a cryogenic counselor at Applied Cryogenics, pizza delivery worker, and currently she is the captain and pilot of the Planet Express delivery ship. She is sensitive and has a no-nonsense demeanor. Leela's father, Turanga Morris, he resides in the sewers under New York City. He is extremely careless and promotes the usage of alcohol by almost everyone, even Leela, who was converted into a teenager as a result of the rejuvenating TARS effects. And her mother, Turanga Munda, she is extremely brilliant and holds a PhD in exolinguistics. She adores her daughter and frequently keeps an eye on her from the shadows. She has one eye, arms made of octopus tentacles, and a donkey's tail. Munda's mother and Leela's grandmother is unnamed, who first appeared in the episode, The Mutants Are Revolting. She worked on the land Titanic as a youngster before it went down. She is certainly more than 100 years old. Munda's grandmother and Leela's great-grandmother is also unnamed, who also appeared in the episode, The Mutants Are Revolting. Before the land Titanic sunk, she worked on it, and during the disaster, Mr. Astor saved her from the disaster. Kif Kroker, he is an amphibiosan from the planet Amphibios 9, and a member of the Democratic Order of Planets, serving as the incompetent General Zap Brannigan's subordinate. He is quiet and terribly shy. Kif Kroker's offspring, Axel, Mandy, and Newt, they were formed when Leela touched Kif's hand in an attempt to save him from falling out of the Nimbus hull into space. Kif became pregnant as a result of this encounter. Leela was in a relationship with Lars, who was actually a time paradox duplicate of Philip, living under a fictitious identity. Prior to his actual identity being exposed, he worked at the Head Museum, where he met Leela and briefly dated her. That was all in the Fry family tree. Thanks for watching. See you all in next video. Till then, take care.